Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the one, the only, the Azothan, and we're here with more Azeroth Wars League. I believe this is game number 4 that's going to go up on the channel, or possibly game number 4 or 5. I'm going to have to check it out. But we can see the standings as they were last week right here. As you can see, last time, Darty's Minions and 3 Fast 1 Furious went up against each other. 3 Fast 1 Furious knocked into the losers bracket. Daily players will now be playing against Sons of Garethos. Sons of Garethos, of course, Mopey Eco, Frozen Grip, Gankta, Darthic, and Milosh on holiday. And the daily players are Rider of Shadow, the Vinyl Raider, and Unlimited King. Those are not names to be messed with. Ladies and gentlemen, they are not indeed. Let's see what the daily players can do versus the Sons of Garethos. Undoubtedly one of the biggest D-bags in the entire Warcraft lore, if you will. Alright, so it's gonna be a South Alliance fight, laddies. A South Alliance fight. It's gonna be quick, it's gonna be brutal, it's gonna be probably really, really rough. I was getting confused by how small these file sizes were, but I forgot they're inputting so few commands that's what ultimately dictates whether or not it's going to be a large file. It doesn't have to command there to be another gigantic army standing by. Okay, now let's see who's playing. Rider of Shadow, a phenomenal Teal. Absolutely one of the most brutal players I've ever come up against. Facing OGS Frozen Grip, a very veteran player, and OGS Darthric, a very good player as well. We've seen good things out of them in previous casts. And hopefully, if I can get my setup all correct here, and I can get comfortable, we can get started. Oh, stop it. Stop it, mouse. I don't need you acting up on me now. Alright, a quick move out from Teal. He's going to immediately try to move out. Now, Will Frozen Grip is famous for supporting the hold at Netherguard Keep. He says if you can hold them here, you can really blunt the force of their offensive. And summons coming down now. It should be summons anyway. Use Darkshire summons to go ahead and kill these. That's generally the most efficient way. We can see some units, heroes being killed off there, here and there. And yellow. Ooh, yellow's moving north. That's a bold strategy. We've seen that the Teals have favored rushes in almost every single one of our league games thus far, and these do get posted, so it's not as though people are lacking the information they need. Where the hell, OGS Darthric, have you gone? Oh, he's actually taking this. This is an interesting one. Rarely do you see this creeped. I'm interested to see how much money it gives. 6. Okay, that's not bad. What about the Troll Priests? We can keep an eye on things down here. Mopey, we'll go back to your cam. Oh, and Teal targets the tower down, manages to kill off things so quickly that there is no block. His units are in amongst the enemy units. He's taking out both towers. He killed off the barricades. Yes, 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 kill off those barricades. Open up your way to victory. And Kha'Zix the Supreme is going to be duking it out now. 0-0. Everyone should have 0-0. It's still very early in the game. And I wanted to see how many resources those gave. Will I know? Will it show in allies or will it only show in yours? It doesn't matter. We'll find out later. And Dark Green now pushing him back. He's getting him out of Netherguard, still producing units. He's got 167 gold. How much more is he going to invest? He has to hold back. He's worried that indeed Teal will push his advantage right here. Yellow still at the 2-minute mark. Surprised not to see him moving down. Although he has not gained control of anything here. He has gained control of some of these production buildings, and that's useful. An extra barracks, an extra workshop, and 2 gnomish houses, which I don't know what they do. I honestly don't. I wish I remembered at the moment. But Teal's attack is going to be repelled. Wow. Well, you gotta remember, guys, there is that big scary guy named Garrosh or Kha'Zix, and man, my alt button was working for like 2 seconds, and now it's not anymore. And I am the sad muffins. Alright, there it is. Wow, 1-time speed, everything is going berserk. Trampled, its movement speed is reduced. They're trying to kill him. Remember, trample combined with poison is just brutal for slowing enemies down. But he's out of it, and he's going to be pretty safe at the moment. Felguard gets caught out of position, though. Yellow feeling confident enough to move up here and creep. Wow, I mean, you gotta remember, this is only 2 minutes and 40 seconds in. We've had a major engagement. Oh, he wants to get the surround on Kha'Zix the Supreme, but the stomp is too good. OGS Frozen Grip maybe putting himself into a bad position. He realizes that, immediately retreats. He doesn't want to fight in that choke point with Kha'Zix in the background doing his insane damage. Remember, 600 range now on Kha'Zix. Oh, what, girl, what? Is this the new version? Is this that sick-ass new version I've been hearing about? That shit is raw. Oh no, there's the melee attack. Okay, I was about to say, how did you get Kha'Zix a ranged splash attack? Teal is raw. Maybe I bet there's some Teal people who would argue that would make it even. Feels too. Oh, OGS, gotta be careful for the cripple. Cripple's gonna get caught. Varian Rin, he's leaving him alone too long. I don't think OGS realizes what's going on. Get the dispel off. Get the dispel off on that hero. The stomp's gonna go down. He's gonna lose. Oh no, oh, there's not enough units that are attacking him yet. He's still in danger, but another. This is an amazing pickup for Teal if he gets this. This will be a game-changing if he gets that crown on. Oh, he's got the crown on Kha'Zix, but Kha'Zix may be caught. It may have all been for naught for Teal, as these units are in the background killing off his Demolishers. The Demolishers could have done a lot of damage to the Clergyman, but now Kha'Zix's got to try to run away. Does Dark Green have anything that can slow this big bastard down in the event of him getting away? No, Teal's running to group up with the rest of his army that's been left in the background. Oh, but he's not going to die permanently. You got to remember that. But the surround, he's going to get a chance. Come on, OGS, get on top of that Kha'Zix. It's going to be damage. It's going to mean that Teal's going to have a chance to swing in here. Darkshire's got to use its summon ability to try to even out this fight. Yellow is way out of position. He's not fighting. He's not pushing. He's not giving Teal anything to think about as Dark Green is being drowned. We are not seeing Yellows who are accustomed to dealing with this. Oh my god, okay, but Teal, oh, if Teal manages to get Kha'Zix out of this position, it's going to be a nightmare. Dara, what does Teal do? He says, do I go after these units or do I go save Kha'Zix? And he's going to try to save Kha'Zix. The army's coming. If he gets the surround, here's some summons from Bolvar just to try to make sure that the wall holds. Oh, a stun from Kha'Zix could be at the worst moment. If Teal gets, no, but a good, oh, that's a good unit there. Okay, that stun felt so long, but now Kha'Zix will go down. The orcs are bloodlusted. The hero, does he have the crown? He has the crown. Bolvar 4-Dragon has the crown. His units are in quite a bit of trouble, actually. He needs to back him up. You can see just from the units that were affected by the buff that there's not enough here to hold off. And Yellow's still up here killing drakes. Don't support this plan at all. He's getting up his Griffin Riders. That's what all the Yellows want to do. They want to get their guys, I know I was espousing Griffins before, but I don't think they're the answer anymore. Teal's rushes are too powerful, and Dark Green has a hard time holding on. I mean, if you know your ally can hold it, if you know he has a counter to that rush, then maybe you're okay. But otherwise, look at this brutality. The Fellow Orc Grunts, Necrolytes coming up. Dark Green is able to produce a couple units from this barracks. He's got 98 gold. He's now forced to retreat, but again, Darkshire is still alive. Potential another wave of summons could do some damage to the back line of Teal. At the very least, once you have these Griffins out, you need to have them over with Dark Green helping. I mean, look at the number of units on the ground compared to the number of units that can shoot up. It's pitiful. There's almost nothing that can shoot up here. Just Necrolytes. That's it. And they're doing 7 to 8 damage against your medium armor. Is it still medium armor? It should be. Yes, you take reduced damage. You take reduced damage. Alright, but besides the unhelpfulness, Dark Green's now going to try to retreat. But this leaves his base and most of his stuff horribly exposed. He's now caught. He has nothing to do. I mean, he could produce some units, try to kill off a few fellow warlocks. That's a nice investment. Perhaps, remember, always retreat these units when it's clear they're no longer going to be effective. Yellow probably needs to utilize the Dark Deep Run Tram here pretty soon to buddy up. And there goes OGS Focus. We're going to have one more summon. He's even going to build some peasants here to try to repair this. We'll see how that goes for him. Slowing it back down to half speed. Dark Green, where is he feeling comfortable at? He's back here killing orcs in the Swamp of Sorrows as Yellow continues to not move out. He is scouting, though. He's considering creeping out there. Darthrick, he's going to... Okay, so that's how he's going to get back. He's going to break these, group up with his army, and then I hope move out because... I mean, look, he's got such a pretty little, like... Look at my Dwarven Kingdom. Oh, man, the humans are just... Oh, that is a big pile of... I don't like it. Alright, he's finished killing off the orcs here, but Teal did manage to kill that off. Now, Teal might be... Dabagaha! Stop that. F7. Mouse release, mouse capture. Okay, I don't know what's going on there. How much money is Teal sitting on? 10. Wow, he is balls to the walls invested in this. What about Yellow? 93. Alright, so Yellow is spending his gold. Wow, and all these units, these real-life, actual, not summoned units are dying here to Teal's army, and he's got to be careful. I think Dark Green's trying to keep him pinned there long enough so that he can get Magtheridon down, but Teal's got too much of a force here. You see, finally he's forced to bring them back. Just nothing he can do about it. Alright. Yellow, how you doing? Teal, a little few reinforcements coming through there. Yellow, are you finally... Yellow, are you... Yellow's like, no, we could leave, laddie, but we're busy with things and stuff. Will you son of a bitch. Did you lose a griffin? I swear if you lost a griffin to these things, you are just my least favorite person now. Alright, they're gonna kill that. Is he really gonna wait? Your ally needs help. They must be communicating. Alright, Dark Green's still safe here. He's got Boulevard 4 Dragon in the background. Time to retreat. These units are getting cut off and surrounded. Teal's soon going to have that whole group locked down if you're not careful. Alright, Teal, what do you got, buddy? Teal's still doing damage. He's swinging at things, Magtheridon. He's getting stronger. Yellow finally gonna move out, man. If Yellow can actually wipe out this base and join up with Dark Green in some fashion, but Dark Green now forced to retreat. Darkshire held for a very long time, was a focus of Teal's aggression, but now he's gonna be able to move across the wow. But OGS Frozen Grip not giving up. He's got Brigadiers. Did he possibly he upgraded this town hall to a keep, so he has summons from there. No summons from Sentinel Tower unless he's managed to somehow upgrade to a level 2 of his tier system, which I find highly doubtful given the aggression we've seen early on in the game. Yellow's a danger now. Yellow's got he's got the engineers to lock the towers down. He's taking my advice. Alright, how much money? 212. Probably should be feeding it to his poor ally Dark Green, who is at only 92. Really, Dark Green, really not dead, but when Dark Green joins this attack, it could be interesting. Seeing where they push. Alright, Dark Green's gonna commit some forces down here trying to kill off these units. He's gonna have a decent choke point, and all this poison damage is very crazy. Negates the wow, actually doing very decent damage. He is at 0-0, but man, these spearmen do some work with their poison. And there's Yellow sacking the base, locking down the towers, probably gonna lock down the barracks as well. What does Teal do? Well, who does he attack at the moment? And Teal's going to go ahead and creep downstairs. Oh, that is going to net him a ton of money from getting all the units out in Stranglethorn. Alright, Yellow's got his Griffin Riders. He's got everything. No upgrades quite yet. Just a little bit of money. He's probably going for tier if I know him. Probably want those Explorer healing wards, and I can't blame him. Dark Green, I don't know. Dark Green should be in the fight here. Dark Green is. He's got Boulevard right there. And there's some attacks going on. These summons going out to kill a fellow grunts. That's a very nice use of them. I mean, think about it, it's 20 gold. He's wham, 60 gold for a summon. 60 gold for a summon. Every time you do that, you're knocking yourself just a little bit further ahead. Wow, these dire wolves near Duskwood Graveyard did not get picked up. Rider of Shadow, ooh, he's a little bit, losing the captain there. Poison, not quite enough to slow those attacks to the point where they're not effective, and he's got to back up now. But more stuff coming out of Dark Green. Man, it is just grunts. Now, will Teal decide to hold the inside of Blackrock? He does have, a big batch of units waiting right here. If a hero goes in, it's going to get sniped very quickly. Yellow's got to do some scouting. I hope that he scouts. And there it is. That AoE is going to be quite nice, but will Yellow be able to survive? Darthric pulls them back out into the Blackrock. Outside where he can fight them a little bit more evenly. Unfortunately, some of his mortar teams might have gotten caught and his Griffin Riders were getting focused. That's the problem, is one unit immediately gets everyone's attention. It is very hard. But no micro coming out of Rider of Shadow, so the units will die. But some reinforcements being sent. He's just spamming it in. Wow. He's got 306 gold. Dark Green could be... Wow, look at this. Teal is just basically holed up in Duskwood. Varian Rin's back out. Teal's got some grunts, some reinforcements. Potentially that barracks is producing a lot of grunts. Now, what we're going to see... Oh, man. Dark Green's got to be very careful about this. Yellow continues to try to break in here, but just a spam of units from Rider of Shadows making it very difficult. Murden, Bronzebeard, you need to use your AoE stun. That is the money friggin' shot. You should not be sitting on 365 mana. That is unacceptable. Bad mana, I mean, cool, you pulled him out, but I think he's going to lose a hero here if he's not careful. Oh my god, did he lose a hero? Ah, I saw that body rise, and it was certainly a yellow body. Alright, Rider of Shadow inflicts more damage. Dark Green continuing to spar with Teal down here, and these grunts are getting out of hand. There's just so many of them, and the question is, what do? You need cannon towers, you need something, because once there's too many, you don't have the AoE options that you require. Sure, you can Dispel. I'd like to see if his clergymen have no upgrade yet. And Teal with a sneak attack behind Yellow. Oh. Is Yellow back in the base losing it? Oh, he can't lose Blackrock, man. Okay, he lost both his heroes. He's lost both his heroes now at Blackrock. I think this is a little unacceptable at the moment. Darthric had plenty of time to build up, plenty of time to do everything. He's lost his heroes, and we're not seeing a quick recovery out of him. No reinforcements streaming in, nothing going on. Sitting at 150 gold. Let's go back to Mopey's side. See how wow, Teal is just flooding the map with grunts. I don't know, what do they do to respond to this? I mean, the money that Teal can get from fighting is insane. 85, he's going to be creeped out. He's going to be fully creeped out here relatively soon. He's got some Fellstalkers, some stuff in Outland, but most of the big stuff's been taken. Question is now, where will he choose to... Oh, yellow. Yellow's gotta go. Yellow doesn't know. Yellow. Yellow no. Yellow now sees. Now yellow knows. Yep, now, and there's stuff up here. Come on. You gotta go. You gotta go, yellow. Yellow, you gotta go. Yellow, you gotta go. And the pincer attack. Yellow, you gotta go. Yellow, you gotta go. Yellow, you need to leave, son. And that pincer attack is going to wipe out yellow. Those grunts. So many grunts and Fel Orc Raiders. It is a mass melee army of pure orcish might. Whoa! And Magtheridon stands tall above it all, watching on the Dwarven Fall. Oh, that's right. I went there. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Yellow. Yellow's backing up. Camera's going jerky because I'm not controlling it the way I normally would. And this hasn't... Wow. Yellow didn't manage to grab this. The Rifleman, nice little boost to Teal, especially since I'm absolutely sure he has pillage. And that even the buildings there are going to provide him with money. Let's hold on this and see it. Yeah, look at it going up. Look at it going up, son. Ooh. Man. Pillage is good. Oh, do you feel it? Man, pillage is really good. You find an unprotected building, that's a couple more orcs. And Teal's managed to steal some of Yellow's units over here, or at least control points. And now what will... Dark Green, come on, Frozen Grip, what are you going to do? There's just so many units on the map. I mean, he's got to be... He's at 119 food. His enemies are at 55... and 33. He is about 40 units, 50 units above them, almost twice as much as them. He's going to be there if he keeps producing units at this rate. He is just flooding them with as much as he can, and he's got the Warlocks up to level 2. That blood armor, wow, that plus 12 armor is really what's going to keep those units alive for a very long time. It's a simple strategy. You just put as much meat wall force as you can. It does chaos damage, it doesn't matter, and then you put 12 armor on it. Bloodlust it, raise it back as a skeleton, put 12 armor on that, you're going to have a good time. He's got to be careful, of course. It can drain the mana relatively quickly. But at level 2, things tend... Wow! Oh, these... Oh, no, not... Oh, nothing happening over here. Okay. Now Yellow's got a hold. Dark Green's trying to figure out what he can poke and prod and get away with when he doesn't realize that Teal's just going to wreck Yellow. This is often the point where Dark Greens go, oh, thank God I have a moment. And this is where all Teals just go, now it's Yellow's turn. And Dark Green's way out of position. Look at this. He's got just a few units here. His units are moving back in. He could do some damage to Teal's back line. He can join up here, try to do something. But Yellow knows. Yellow's saying, hey, there's a problem and I know it and we're gonna die. And I don't want to lose to this Fel Orcish guy. And that's all I got. Okay, moving on. Now these raiders have probably been thrown in so that he can net those griffins. Griffins, terrifying. Huge problem to deal with most of the time. This flying machine being a bit of a hassle here. It's going to run into a black drake and a few spells and die. Unfortunately, brave dwarven / gnomish pilot did not live to tell another tale. But he'll be okay. Nothing? Nobody? Alright. Well, dark... Ooh. 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 Okay. Is he going for a pincer is the question. Teal could be sending units from inside Blackrock to attack from behind. He knows that he's managed to slide away. He's going to get back through there. This is why those explorers or gnomish inventors or whatever, they're amazing. They can regrow these things and you can block people off suddenly and unexpectedly as Yellow. You're like, nope, not for you. It's for me. Goodbye. Have fun. Alright, Dark Green and Yellow will get a few units back here. Now Teal far, far from his base. Oh, but he has Demon units. Let's not forget that he has the Demon units. The Demon units are frigging awesome. They just keep spawning forever. He's even got 3 more Felguards sitting there. Probably 3 more Spellstalkers. Succubi. Nothing there. Those might be in the Infernals, I can't remember. But Teal, with a significant army, will be fighting Dark Green at this choke point. It's up to Dark Green whether or not it's a choke point or not. And the Brigadiers are going to get summoned. That's a nice move, but it appears these are actually on a move command rather than an attack move. Oh, now they're starting to attack. They were just sent to this area and then begin attacking, and they will surround Dark Green's units. So many Teal units. Now, this is a slight advantage as Teal's units seem a little confused, and the priests are able to keep most of them up. But Teal is now... Oh, he went all the way to Grim Battle. Did he get an aura? He's got the vampiric aura. That's going to be a huge boon for his army as Dark Green's finally getting cleaned up over here. He does take down the Infernal. Actually, I take it back. Dark Green may just be completely fine at the moment. This demon attack may be repulsed with very little loss as the clergymen just heal everything up. The brigadiers staying alive, doing their stuns, hitting the right things. But the keep's going to get aimed down. Now he's trying to repair it. But no, I don't think there's time. No, he does notice that the keep was there doing a lot of work. And now that it's down, he's going to be a little bit more vulnerable. Yellow in the north, considering attacking Teal while he's in the Twilight Highlands. And Dark Green's got the south. They're going to try to pincer attack him. But the question is, can Teal launch his own pincer attack? This flank, oh, Teal, oh, Teal. Oh, Teal, look at you. Distracting Dark Green, taking out his keep, most of his units. No more summons are going to be there, so your units are finally going to be able to kill real flesh and blood and money-costing units. Spearmen dying against the Succubi, they both have the same kind of armor. And when will the battle begin? I don't know what Darthric's at. He's at 1 gold. He could kill off that Teal unit there, get that control point. Alright, they're going to move south. They say instead, screw Teal and his army. Because he's building up here. Oh, look how many things are coming to the rescue. And Teal, he's finally been cleaned up. Dark Green can move to, more Infernals. These units, and never ending. The Militia are a very strong unit with the ability to crit, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Teal has a lot of units here. Even with the flank taking out the reinforcements, I think Dark Green might be in a bit of trouble, as that is just a non-stop flow of units. Teal can now move back out. And wow, a lot of this army actually gets netted and forced to stay in place as they're slaughtered. It's a nice pickup for Teal, I think. Teal may be eking ahead in this game at the moment. Look at that 1-1 finished for Teal now. He's going to be hitting harder. He's going to be living longer. And just being a pain in the ass. God, look at the Skeleton Warriors. I'm telling you, Teal can get more skeleton-y than the Scourge can. It's silly. Look at that. Look at all that stuff Teal's got. Look at all these units. Look at this. Where'd he get them all? There's so many. He just controls this. He's just holding it with a massive fuck-off number of units. And that's the thing to do. You don't bunch up all your units when you have a mass army. You spread it out. You attack multiple positions. You cordon off enemy units. There's no way they can do anything. Sentinel Tower will die. It'll do some damage before it dies with its single shot ability. I like upgrading it. It's really fun to go Westfall Financial Aid. Dark Green has a few units he's trying to keep alive, militia and whatnot. But if he's not careful, he's going to lose them here to just a swell of grunts. Oh, Teal, having lost Blackrock, is still able to... Here it is, guys. Oh, my God. Here's the fight. It's a big one. Teal has no flanking force. It's just going to be him against the might of the combined yellow and dark green. But I got to say, at the moment, it looks like he's doing insane damage to some of the flank units here. Oh, the marshals are going to fall. That'll collapse the line further, allowing Teal to do more upfront damage. Bulwark Four Dragon is in the middle, and there goes the heal on a lot of Teal units, actually. Shockwave hits a lot. Wow, a ton of them going down. And this is the power of yellow combined with dark green. Sure, there's some burning going on here. Sure, some units aren't happy. But Mag Theridon's using his ultimate. Is there any stun? Bolvar... somebody's got to have a thing. They've got to back it up. There's no way to stun him. Muradin's not doing it, and Magnai's not doing it. They've got to back up these units and stop taking quite so much damage. Teal trying to flood in and take advantage of this, but he is losing so many units. Let's not forget, Muradin and most of these frontline yellow units are still alive, and Teal's got everything, and the mortars in the background. Griffins are dead, unfortunately. I mean, Griffins would be insanely good here. Dispel's going off to get rid of all the buffs on Teal's army, but Muradin Bronzebeard caught on the front line. Will he be healed, or will he die? Well, he's actually taking up a lot of attention at the moment, and wow, the AoE damage of the Alliance is insane at the moment with these mortars crashing down. Teal, I don't know if Teal's going to break it. There's so many spearmen here, but the heroes are the ones caught out of position, and Muradin, why do you have 390 mana? You need to be using your abilities, young one. Seriously, the lack of using Muradin's abilities is frightening. It's an AoE stun in a line. It's so good. It's so good. Just use it. Muradin now taking a lot of damage. Teal finally forced to retreat. I think he's getting the feeling that he might be in trouble. Oh, but the marshals could catch Magtherin out of position. Poison, come on, poison him maybe? Anybody stun him? Magnai, you got a thing going on? Dark Green's probably pushing a little bit too hard at the moment. He's getting surrounded by Teal units. Oh, Teal's going to turn around and inflict insane damage on Bolvar. Bolvar hopefully has his invulnerability aura. Varian Rin, no, almost gets killed. Warmaster Voon, that'd be a nice pickup if they can take that Demi out of the fight for the rest of the game. Teal's had no time to micro against Stormwind. It has been a non-stop fest up there with Teal just trying to survive. He is forced to retreat at the end of the day. I don't know if you can call it a victory. He inflicted insane losses on the front lines of Dark Green, and Muradin Bronzebeard keeps taking damage and no sign of him using his abilities. I mean, even if you just bust him up to do AoE and do lifesteal, that's a really good build too. You'd have 3 and 4 right now. He'd be an insane tank at the moment, just sucking up that health and doing AoE to those masked grunts. I could see that working wonderfully, but nothing out of Muradin. Can't figure it out. Speed it back up. Come on, Moopy. Keep recording this epic game. Alright, yellow's finally going to take the control points back. Oh, that's going to cut in. Teal's got 22. Oh, dark green has 1. Yellow has 9. It's 10 versus 21. That's the kind of thing that happens with Teal. Look, Teal just controls all the southern land. That's the thing. People forget about it. They're like, oh my god, how's Teal wrecking me? Because he's rich. He's very rich right now compared to you guys. He can just afford to spam grunts all day long. I don't even want to look at his mana, his money, but I do. It's 595. I think Teal's feeling good. Teal, are you finally going to break Stormwind? There's some spearmen going to come out and fight on the front lines. You're going to do damage. Things are going to die. Alright, Militia, probably time to back it up. Teal gets inside the gates, so it can be a problem. Come on, Frozen Grip, back it up. You know how this game works, dark green using... Oh, he's get. Oh, are we going to see 2 players utilize the tram to good effect to try to hold on? I hope we do. I hope what we see is lots and lots and lots and lots of frickin' griffins, because I needed the time to remember the name. I honestly forgot the word griffins. Thank you. I appreciate it. Alright, Dark Green's losing units. Probably time to heal the marshals, put him in the group with Bolvar 4 Dragon. A lot of mana on him right now. Probably a good idea to keep those units alive when you are in a non-wasteful position. You can't afford. Alright, Teal moves back out. Magtheridon's gonna commit. Is he increased anything? It's good to see that the Tavern has 519 mana. It's gonna heal a lot during the fight. Dark Green's pushed him out. Varrock's dying. Alright, my bad. Yellow's going to take this again, and then he'll probably take that building, or Dark Green needs to attack before he loses that aura. It's the only thing he's got going for him at this point, or he can just go all the way around. Oh, his units are getting lured in by the mortars. That's a good position for them. It forces Teal's units to get caught, and you got a micro. You can lose some to just minutes into tension. No, he's going to go up and take this. He doesn't want to fight without that aura. That's a smart move, but Yellow moves out and says, you may just have to. Now, will these flying units get targeted down with spells? We don't know yet. Darthrick in an okay choke point. I feel he's not positioned near his best stuff, but he's doing really good damage. And if Dark Green is attacking at the same moment, then yeah, there we go. They're able to coordinate attack at the same time. That's a very useful skill to have. Muradin Bronzebeard, are you going to use any mana? You're going to use any mana? Are you going to sit on the front line and die without using any mana? If you die without losing any mana, I swear to Odin! And Teal breaks through because his units were never ever stunned or dispelled or anything. Engineers, if you're gonna have a lot of them, upgrade them to level 2 to get rid of that pesky little, demon armor, bloodlust, skeleton combo. Oh, I'm sorry, unholy frenzy too. Jesus, he's got unholy frenzy on these guys. They hack through everything. There's nothing stands up to him. Bailgun goes down like a punk. Nothing he could have done. Dark Green still trying to inflict some damage. This has become a siege situation. We are seeing a Teal absolutely use the swarm-like nature of his race. This is the power of a player who's macroing at his potential. These units never stop coming to the front line. He never stops sending his demons. They build up maybe 6 max on each one. And remember, they spawn in 3s. And then he sends them, and it's really good, and he's managed to keep Dark Green and Yellow from ever fighting him fair, because he's managed, not fair, but I mean one-on-one. And Magtheridon's up to level 13, the strength on him, plus 12 armor, plus 24! Oh my god! He's got 66% damage reduction on 2,500 health pool. That is a strategy! Now, you can silence him with the Griffins, but I'm not seeing that much use. He is doing it wisely, using the Griffins to kill the melee and the mortar teams to kill the casters. Oh, but the Nets managed to catch his poor little Griffins out of position, and he's going to lose them all. Oh, that is a smooth move by Teal. A pickup, getting all the Griffins down, stunning them with Mass Firebolt. He's not going to let it go. Man, and nothing left on the ground for Yellow except possibly his hero, who is now surrounded. King Magni Bronzebeard goes down. Magtheridon slaughters another Lord and another Griffin. He's fucking tryharding it now. Boy ain't giving any ground. And Dark Green finally confident enough to push out and potentially take some of these control points back. Both of his heroes different areas at the moment. trying to take back as many control points for the final hold against dark green. And as you can see, yellow is now pushed back to the very end. It's 10 control points still versus 21 control points. Oh man, Mopey, more units being rallied. More grunts, more casters. Eridar Warlocks for the final assault, as well as demolish. What? Ooh, Ryder, you are so good. Oh, and that he's still got War Master Voon alive for the catapults, extra damage, and that's what he's going to need to finally assault the Dwarven Stronghold. It's the only thing he's going to have is, that's a lot of fortified armor to break your way through. That's a gate, lots of units, improved cannon towers, and if you're just letting those shoot on you while the tavern heals everything in the world, you're going to have a bad time. Now, will the Griffin Aviaries pump out the remaining Griffins that yellow needs, or will he go for a more melee-based defense of his tower? Or his gate, rather. And there, oh, alright, Outriders all over the place. Outriders and Spearmen, a nice, they're going to get caught, Outriders, get the fudge out of there, bro. Teal's got way more units than you thought, son. Teal's a danger. He's just told them to attack this and then probably move on to the next control point. He's going to lose a couple of the, possibly all of them actually, as they are now slowed by the succubi. Nope, they'll just start attacking those units and die uselessly. That's a shame. That's a shame to see. Dark Green, have you moved back? Probably move back to support yellow. No. Where are your heroes, son? They up north? Yeah, they are. They're up north trying to take out the reinforcements here from Teal, coming out of Blackrock. And God, Teal just has so much stuff on the map. It is now 9 control points to 22. He's eking ahead. Bit by bit, he's taking it back, but Dark Green's trying to do his best to take him as well, and Teal's unit's sitting just out of range of a control point. And they could potentially get caught here by the Swarm. No upgrades yet. It's been just a fast-paced, insane game. Teal's had the advantage on upgrades for a while. I wish we'd seen yellow attack earlier. It could have crippled Teal's attack before he had the chance to reinforce with the creep gold that he was going to find. And give maybe Dark Green a little bit of breathing room to creep this and not let Teal have gotten it. Here come the Raiders. He knows that whatever happens, Griffins will definitely be a part of this offense. He's invested too much into that AoE attack not to use them. So the Felork Raiders are going to be right on the front line waiting to net them. Yes, yes, what my phone wants, I don't know. Just a friend saying hello. They wanted to say hello, and I told them hello. Oh no. Teal with a phenomenal flank here is going to catch Varian Rin and going to catch potentially Bolvar, and that's a lot of units. I mean, Varian Rin, that's a shame to lose him right there. Much of the army does actually escape at the end of the day, but that hero loss is just too painful. He did lose the... Okay, that aura, that second movement aura is from something else. Alright, Bolvar, gonna fight. Yellow, what are you gonna do? Yellow, you gotta do something with the Griffins. I know you got no money. I know you're feeling the pain, but Frozen Grip had no money all game either. Oh, he's just leaving the Outriders back there as a distraction or something, and Teal's wisely going to slide up here, try to cut it off. He's going to cut it off. Oh, he got so many good pincer moves from Teal. That multitasking is phenomenal. And with the upgrade advantage, Dark Green can't even afford it. And look at these, just the swell of demon units. We're going to zoom in. This is the end. This is the friggin' end of the game. Magtheridin level 4. God, look at the chaos. Look at the damage on this army. It's obscene. Dark Green still holding at the gates. He's not going to give up. Why would he give up? Why is losing the king and all hope any kind of reason to give up? And remember, it doesn't matter what kind of attack or armor type your units have. It just matters how much. That's the beauty of dealing with chaos damage. It's just like, alright, you might view it as a disadvantage, but it's just, oh, remove to consideration. Those units are getting netted. Oh, Bolvar is a little bit out of position. He's probably back up just a teeny tiny little bit. He's going to use the crown. Nice buff for his units. Wants to pull Teal back into the choke point where the cannon towers are waiting. Teal with a massive army parked outside Yellow's base, ensuring that Yellow can't afford. If he sees that Yellow's joining in, he'll just send the units. They just force Yellow right back into his base. The Griffins, a little bit of a problem. But Teal knows... Oh yeah, look, he's surrounded by his cabal of Eridar Warlocks. He's such a badass. Magtheridin's going to hack apart the South Alliance in this game. I think it's... I'm calling it in favor of Teal at the moment. This is going to be a brilliant hold. A valiant effort. Look at that. Look at that. He just microed his succubi to use their Q ability, the poison. That Players, use that stuff like that sometimes. It's really good. Look, it slowed down the Outriders just enough to make sure they got blocks behind, and now they're dead. That's free units you just killed. And the Demolishers are going to begin their assault on the improved cannon tower. Nothing Yellow can do at the moment. He could probably put a unit on it, repair it. That would only work for about 4 seconds. And oh god, the Griffin Riders are the things that have to come out and try to kill off these Demolishers. The Griffin Riders are phenomenal. They're magic damage crushing the heavy armor. Oh, come on, you can do it, buddy. You can do it. Send that Griffin in. Oh no, it's going to get netted. Oh, he doesn't want it to get... No, that net, you could feel it. It just wanted to hacksaws its way through the air and demolish everything. Dark Green's still holding at the gate. He's doing his very best. He's not dealing with any heroes, but he is dealing with a massive amount of demon units. Yellow, no demon units. He's got his Griffins, but he's got Magtheridon breathing down his neck. That's all he's needed. He's let all his other heroes die. It didn't matter. Who gives a damn? He's got Oh, that health drain on the units. Very powerful. Telling you, fellow Warlocks, no joke. Teal is clearly teched up quite a bit. And Dark Green, he's not a moment of inaction out of this player. Not a single moment. The Drakes are coming back in at the moment. Potentially going to be using them to spot this tower, kill it off at the last. Only a few Demolishers are left. Teal, how goes the fight? Dark Green still trying his best to stay alive, pick off as many units as he can. 1, 2, 3, it doesn't matter. But he's forced to run further and further out of the base where he can be firebolted, slowed down. His units are going to be killed off one by one. Wow, a nice bunch of Outriders come out. That's a good summon from Bolvar 4 Dragon. The stun is invaluable, or rather the charge. But remember, Outriders do have a net ability once you upgrade it from the... Oh, here it goes, guys. Here it goes. Once you upgrade it from their tier system. Tier buildings for Yellow, Imperial Quarters. Tier builder for Dark Green is the House of Nobles. Huh, okay. That makes sense. Alright, Yellow's hold. Wow, Yellow's actually found a very good position here. Nothing can get in. He's afraid to attack. Unfortunately, the Demolishers are all out of range. He's lining up all of his units just outside of range. This is pro. This is pro. This is downright macro crazy pro. Wow, the Dispel's out of OGS Frozen Grip. He can't run away. And he doesn't dare stop fighting Storm. He's hoping to distract Teal, but it's not going to be enough. Yellow's going to be overwhelmed in just a second. Look at this army poised to strike the Dwarven lines. I don't... Ooh, look at Yellow using steam tanks to mess with the AI and block those away. They're fortified armor, so all the things that aren't fortified armor behind it will take precedence in the unit's attack orders, meaning that they get stuck and they die for no reason. Teal's going to have to micro very carefully and pick off these steam tanks. There's a way around here, but it's longer, and that'll give his units more time to fight. This is pro. I like this. This is a nice, well-considered move. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Wow. Alright, Teal, is he going to feel comfortable sending him in? He's still assaulting Dark Green. Dark Green's going to have to retreat and let these towers do some of the work with some spearmen while he runs in and plays frontline unit for Yellow. I mean, that's the only option. He's got to let the range units hold this off while he helps his ally, or his ally's dead. Outriders are very useful. Sure, you're doing a lot of damage. Teal still doesn't want to move in. Doesn't quite know what is in the base. He knows that there are mortars, but here it goes. The improved cannon tower goes down, and the units immediately flood in. That's what he was waiting for, the signal. And there it is, one by one. The units go all the way around. The pathing is getting mixed up, but there we see him targeting them. Oh, and the Griffins are already being forced onto the ground. They will be attacked first. More going down. Teal. Ooh, Teal's got it. Teal has swarmed this base. There's nothing. There's too much. I mean, Magtheridon isn't even in the fight yet, and Yellow is already at a risk of being overwhelmed. Meanwhile, Dark Green, he just doesn't have anything. He should be sending some units, but it looks like King Magnite Bronzebeard is at the end there. And I think that's it. I think Teal has won for the first Teal win of the league. Goes to Rider of Shadow as well. It should. And oh, the tram is left open so Teal's units can actually go into Dark Green's base. He's not going to be happy about it. He's like, I have been defending the front. Do you have any idea what I've been through today? This has been a long day. A half-hour southern fight finally comes to a conclusion here as the South Alliance brought to heel here. Dark Green, no time for upgrades yet. He's doing a lot of damage against superior upgrades and chaos damage, and the Outrider's proving to be very useful here for what he's using them for, which is hit and run tactics. Do damage, get out, but I think this is the end. He can sense it. He's letting so many of these units die. GG, he says. Frozen Grip leaves the game. I believe Mopey will leave the game. Darthrick, there's no argument there. With that down, Teal controlled 28 control points, 2 for Dark Green. That's the end. Oh my goodness, guys. Units killed. 519. I mean, he killed almost as many units as he lost. And you're wondering how the two numbers combined probably are how much he lost. I'm sure there were some creeps or something mixed in there, but just a phenomenal showing from Rider of Shadow, and that means his team will advance to the next round. Frozen Grip and Darthrick's team will be falling into the losers bracket. Check it out next time on Azeroth Wars League. This has been the one, the only, the Azothan. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys all next time. Bye.